Pedro Puga, the Bryan teen who's accused of driving drunk and killing 19-year-old Texas A&M sophomore Carly Beatty back in September, is asking for a reduced bond. KAGS reporter Sunny Sai is here to tell us what happened behind court doors. Sunny, what can you tell us?
Gabriela, Pedro Puga was being held on a $250,000 bond. He showed up to court today with his attorney arguing that bond was just too high. The hearing ended with a reduced bond, but Puga's mother ended up being read her Miranda rights after being called as a witness. 18-year-old Pedro Puga is charged with fleeing the scene of a crash involving a death, intoxication assault, evading arrest, tampering with physical evidence, unlawful carrying of a weapon, and possession of marijuana. His bond was set at $250,000, but his attorney Shane Phelps said that amount was excessive for his charges. Assistant District Attorney Ryan Calvert told Judge Kyle Hawthorne, according to Texas Code of Criminal Conduct 1715, the judge needs to take into consideration the safety of the community when setting a bond and argued it should not be reduced. On September 14, 2019, witnesses at the scene say a then 17-year-old Puga hit Texas A&M student Carly Beatty at the intersection of University Drive and South Texas Avenue. They say Puga then drove away from the scene and was later spotted in the parking lot of Cafe XL inspecting his car for damages. Police later caught up to Puga and arrested him. They say Puga was intoxicated at the time of the crash and high on Xanax and cocaine. He later bonded out of jail but was arrested 6 days later on an outstanding warrant, and his bond was set at $250,000. Beatty died from her injuries on September 22nd. A grand jury indicted Puga on accident involving death and other charges. Calvert told Judge Hawthorne he has the responsibility to consider the community's safety, and Judge Hawthorne lowered Puga's bond to $168,000. Puga's mother told Judge Hawthorne as a witness that she would take responsibility for him if he were out of jail on bond. When she was questioned by Calvert during the hearing, Phelps objected and a lawyer was brought in to talk with Puga's mother about her rights. When the hearing started again, Puga's mother was read her Miranda rights. It was determined she was about to give information to the court that could incriminate her regarding her son and his whereabouts while out on bond. She then pleaded the Fifth Amendment, saying she no longer wanted to answer questions. If Puga is out on bond, the judge says he must agree to a curfew of 4 p.m. to 7 a.m., regular drug testing, GPS monitoring, and check in with a probation officer once a week. His next court date has not yet been set. Now, Gabby, this is Carly Beatty. Carly's mom and other loved ones were at the hearing today. They drove down from Frisco, and we met them, and they gave us this photo of Carly. It continues to be a difficult time for Carly's family, and friends say they want people to remember that Carly is the center of the story. They say they don't want this tragedy to happen to anyone else. We also have many more details on the hearing on KAGSTV.com if you didn't hear in this report. So if you'd like more information, head to our website after the show.
Thank you so much, Sunny, for the story. We're going to continue to follow up with the next hearing and keep people informed on what's going on. Now, like Sunny said, you can go to our website to read more on today's hearing.